Hey, sports fans, this is Robert with WTP Sports Dudes. Here with my man, City League TV, T1. How you feeling,
What
bro?
it do? What it do? I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Good
Thanks
to
for
see you,
asking.
bro. Oh, for
Yes, sir.
sure. Also with my man, Level Up Sports 10, Mossberg. How you feeling today on
Pretty
your
good.
42nd birth anniversary?
Oh man, appreciate it, man. Pretty
Oh, the
good,
two
man.
of them.
Jackie Robinson, man. Feel like I hit a home run with this one, man.
That's a
Just
good number.
being that age, man, and coming from where we come from, that wasn't something we seen. So definitely progression and bringing it here, man. 42 and looking for more, man, at this age with what we doing and where you taking us, man. Definitely. City League, good to see you. Good to see
Yes,
you,
sir.
man.
Likewise, brother.
That's cool, man. I appreciate both of y'all jumping on. Before we get started, man, I wanted to say rest in peace to Kurt Moody. I don't know how many of y'all know who Kurt Moody is. Kurt Moody is a black architect here in Columbus, Ohio. Grew up in the Wyland Park area, got his degree in architecture from The Ohio State University.
Mhm.
He's also prominent for some of his architecture across Columbus, the James Cancer Research Center, the new Ohio State Union, the Martin Luther King Library, the new Linden Park Recreation Center, and many, many more. He's nationally known, him and his partner, Mr. Nolan, for some of the architectural work that they do across the country, man. And he passed away today, so we want to shout out our brother Kurt Moody and all the great work that he's done here in Columbus, Ohio, and around the country.
Yes, sir. Salute. Salute to Mr. Moody.
Yes, indeed.
My OHIO brother.
For sure. Yeah,
Salute,
alumni with
man.
you, bro.
Good work. Yeah, good work. That's good work. Good work. Coming straight from Columbus.
Straight from Columbus. Growing up in the
Right.
Wyland Park area, man.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
blessing, bro.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
crazy. I
blessing.
wouldn't even know I had a connection with him. That's where I grew up, actually, over on Fifth and Fourth, right? And I went to Wyland Park Elementary, so
Yeah.
it's
That's
pretty
what I tell
crazy.
my students. You can be whatever you want to be.
Oh
It
yeah.
don't matter where you come from. It don't matter what school you go to. You
Oh,
can be whatever you want to be. Just work at it. That's it.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, for sure. And listen, man, what you just said right there, bro. Is man, listen, that's poetic, prophetic. I mean,
Yeah.
if you work hard, man, anything you work hard at, God is gonna bless you
Yeah.
to achieve it, man.
Yeah.
If
You
you
gonna
don't
do
work
it.
hard, you ain't gonna get it.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
work hard, God gonna make sure you get blessed
You're
to
not
get it.
allowed to fail.
Right.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly. That's true, man. That is so, so true. Well, let's get into some of this college football, man. I had some things on my mind, and I'm quite sure y'all had some things on your mind about college football and what took place in week 7. Let's go with this first question. What's your thoughts on the AP top 25 teams ranking? You in agreement with it? You think some teams should be shuffled around? I mean, what's your thoughts?
I think I love it. I think everyone is getting their shot at it all in this position where it's just win, baby. I don't think at this point there's anything wrong with it. We know it's going to fluctuate. And I think, if anything, it's some teams that's in there that's surprising. And maybe a few teams that's not, but I love it. I like how it's looking.
I'm just looking at the top 12. So, and the way it's going right now, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving all the tough games, week in and week out. You know, you got to come with that hard hat on, or something bad might happen.
Man.
Yeah, so I'm down. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it all.
I think I only really got maybe one issue with it. You got a 5-2 Ole Miss team ranked at 18, and then you got a undefeated Pitt team. Not that Pitt's better than Ole Miss, but Ole Miss got 2 losses. You can at least put an undefeated Pitt team ahead of them, man. I mean, they're undefeated. Not that they better than them though. They probably would get smashed if they was to play Ole Miss. But just to be able to say, man, listen, they undefeated, man, I can at least put them ahead of this 2-loss team. Because I would be pissed off that I'm undefeated and I got a 2-loss team ahead of me, man. I would be pissed the hell off. But
That's why my cutoff is 12. I ain't even worried about them because that's when they get to getting SEC heavy back there in the back. They're trying to make sure that the ones up in the front can have a heavy strength of schedule.
Yeah,
That's all that is, man.
yeah, you played a ranked opponent, number 18, Ole Miss, even though they got 2 losses. But you played
Yeah.
a ranked team, they're in the top 25, you know. That
Yep.
kind of crazy back
Yep.
there.
They played 6 ranked opponents. I bet they did on ESPN too, right?
Right.
yeah. Oh, appreciate it.
Ayo. It's like,
Oh yeah, he a Buckeye fan, Big Nate.
look, I thought I heard that call. I thought I heard that call. Hey, we worldwide, man. We ain't nationwide. We worldwide, man. You know, I don't care where you at. You might hear it. I gotta send it back.
What's your thoughts on the 23 and 25 with that Army and Navy? That was the one thing I did forget to say was seeing Army and Navy in the top 25
Together.
That's what the love it is. Definitely, I think they possibly could get in a major and a bowl in the playoff, if I'm not mistaken, and they play each other, which is crazy.
I mean, one of them. I mean, a winner could possibly.
Yeah,
but it just depends on how much love they give them, and you know they ain't giving out too much love.
Right.
If you ain't Big Ten or SEC,
it ain't happening.
Yeah.
Everybody else got to fight to prove they love.
Definitely.
Now, what's even crazier about that, man, is one of those things could possibly go undefeated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
That's what I'm saying. But will they get it? Will they get enough love to jump all the way up to number 12 and get that 12 spot?
Yeah.
That's what you got to think about.
Man.
Yeah, you got Well, I guess we got time. We wait and see.
Yeah, we got time, God willing.
Yeah.
I just ordered it.
Let me ask y'all this question. What was your biggest surprise of week 7?
Man.
Biggest surprise of week 7.
I would say for me, I had USC winning, but I did not realize that tight end they had was like that. I did not realize that. And I think for me, I think that was a surprise for me. And the way USC was playing in that game, and for him to make that big catch and then continue to make catches throughout. And also, I just been watching Nussmeier. Even though he had the 2 interceptions in that game against Ole Miss, he just keep throwing that football. And it pays off for him. And that's what I've been noticing with him itself. Outside of that, just big 24 for Penn State. Big 44, I mean, that was big. 17 for 224, wearing Dwight Clark's number. Can't ask for much more.
I think the biggest surprise for me outside of that Ohio State-Oregon game would probably just have to be the score of the Alabama-South Carolina game.
Yeah.
I expected Alabama to come out, with something to prove after an L. So I expected them to come out and lay the hammer down and say, we're still Alabama. Don't forget that. We slipped up last week. Don't forget who we are. This is what we do.
Definitely.
And they didn't do that. South Carolina had plenty of opportunities, I think, to win that game. I think they had plenty of opportunities to win that game. And we know that every team can say that after a loss in a close game. But, I mean, I truly believe that South Carolina could have beat Alabama. There were plenty of times in that game where I thought to myself, Alabama letting them hang around with them, they're going to lose this game.
Yeah, definitely.
So I was just, I was very surprised with this score.
Yeah, that was one of mine as well, man. Because I'm thinking to myself, Kalen DeBoer is going to have those Alabama Crimson Tide players ready to roll, stomp on.
Thanks, guys, man.
Appreciate you.
And they did no such thing, man. And I'm like thinking to myself now to listen. Everybody in the country that's going to play Alabama can say to themselves, Alabama is beatable. They're
Yeah.
not the boogeyman.
Yeah.
We can go into Alabama or they can come to our crib and we can beat them. They're not the Alabama old. So that was one of my biggest surprises too, man. I thought they was going to respond from losing that game against Vanderbilt and just run the table the rest of the way, man, stomping folks. But that didn't happen.
Yeah,
That did
definitely.
not happen. Thanks, God, son. We appreciate you for tuning in and continue
That's
to
right.
follow.
So move right back to you, my brother.
Definitely, man. I think that's one of my games. If I'm looking at the
Hey, you know what? For real, too. I still got to throw Georgia out there too with it. I was surprised with that Georgia Mississippi State.
yeah,
Just to score that game.
for Mississippi
Mississippi State was what 1-4 coming in.
Yeah. So
You put up 31 on Georgia. That means you can play some football. You're just not winning your games.
definitely.
And Georgia, as I've been saying all season long, that's not the same Georgia that we used to seeing. That Alabama, that's not the same Alabama that we used to seeing.
Right. And I know you spoke about the top 12. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna say the top 5 because you got 3 Big Ten teams in there now with 2 SEC. So I think this week took a shift and it showed how big the Big Ten is. And with Georgia, I think Georgia, Alabama, as we spoke about, I don't think they 2 possible teams I think might not make it. It's going to be tough in the SEC.
I think, too, another possible surprise was that Penn State and USC game.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought USC was going to bring Penn State down to reality, but Penn State, I guess they just found a way to win.
Yep.
And I'm quite sure, as I just said a couple seconds ago, I'm quite sure USC felt like we had plenty of opportunities to win that game.
Yeah.
Man, since you mentioned that, Mossberg, that's pretty interesting. Check this out. So you got Oregon, Penn State, Ohio State, top 3, right, in the Big Ten. That 3, I believe, is better than Texas, Georgia, and Alabama.
And that's tough because only team I can, in reality, after seeing that Penn State team got some defense. I really watched them and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, they always gonna play defense.
Yeah, and I was just like,
they always gonna play defense.
I'm like, man, that's linebacker you for real. Like, I really haven't watched them, and I'm like, well, there go my answer. We are. And another thing I noticed for the coach to not let them plant that flag, I think that spoke volumes of him. And we spoke about him getting a big win, solidifying himself. I think that was the win we needed to see just to, know that Penn State is really, I think we got to take them serious now.
Yeah, I do. Hey, drop a comment. You in there, drop a comment. Let us know what you think. Don't let us just take up the show time. Go ahead and let us know what you think. Give us your input. You might not agree with what we're talking about. You might have had a different outlook of that game. You might say, Penn State kicked their ass. We did our thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead and comment. Let us know how you feel about it too. WTP Sports Dudes. Yeah.
For sure. Let's check out this next question, man. How many opportunities should a college athlete have to transfer to another team?
1.
I said 1, maybe 2. And that maybe 2 comes with a lot of consideration.
Nope. That just showed just a bunch of tricking going on. A bunch of tricking, bunch of pimping. Nope. We're gonna give you one move. You made this big decision coming out of high school. You made all this big hoopla about it and all this and all that. Now you ready to leave.
Yeah.
Nah. But we're gonna give you a shot. We're gonna give you a chance. You can go ahead and leave, but you better make this the right decision because this is it.
Yeah, definitely.
And it should just be open and shut just like that. Like nothing else to talk about.
That's just I just can't see myself.
I'm gonna say 2, and here's why I'm saying 2. I think you should get only 1 during your first 4 years. But if you're a grad transfer and you still got some eligibility left, but you graduate and you got to go to another school at that point, then I think you should get to go then. But outside of being a grad transfer,
So go to a third school. That's tricking, bro. We know high school just 4 years. If you done went to 3 high schools, you probably really something wrong with your brain.
No, this guy graduated. Ain't nothing wrong with his brain.
No, but I'm just putting it in high school terms with just this bouncing around the colleges. Really, you're there for 4 years. You should be able to get up out of there with a degree in 4 years. Some people take a little longer. Might take you 4.5. Might take you 5. But you're not going to be able to go and play for a different school every other year.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying, like,
that's called hoe hopping.
Say you make your first move, right? And you decide after a year or 2 you ain't getting the playing time you need, and you transfer somewhere else. That's your one move. But then you graduate, but you still got eligibility left, but you ain't no NFL prospect. You trying to get your NFL prospect possibilities.
You better stay where you at.
You can't. You got to leave that school once you graduate. You have to leave unless. I think you have to leave.
The grad transfer.
If they enter that, they in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they in trouble. It's only one and done. You don't get to, because if you just look at it, we had the opportunity to see what it looked like for a college athlete to be able to go from school to school to school to school, and really on paper it looks disgusting. It looks disgusting. And when I hear it while watching one of these games, and you done named off 3 universities that he's been to, I mean, I'm like, goodness gracious, what is it? Is a P. Diddy party going on or something? What's going on? He getting passed around.
Yeah, like I would say for me, I would, like, being an athlete, former athlete, I would only, if you're talking college.
What up, Paul?
I would only make a transfer once, but me knowing the person I am, I would stay with that school, and just play.
Everybody ain't loyal, man. Everybody ain't loyal, man.
You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion when it comes to it. And I don't know, man, to transfer to a school, to come to a school on a decision, then leave, and then to want to leave again is crazy. Like, that's wild. But that's just, man, the NBA ain't showing them no way to do it, but just do that. Try to go somewhere and win.
Yeah, for sure. Let me ask y'all this, man. Cam Rising is out for the season. Should he petition for another season?
What year was this?
I think this is 6.
Man, if you don't go get you an internship somewhere or something, I don't know what.
Yeah.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
It's over with. It's over with, bro. Like, go ahead and try the NFL. They'll give you a shot. So just go ahead, get your body together, get back healthy, get back right, and get ready for the combine.
Because as great as a talent he is, it just sucks to see him in this situation. Like, you've been dealing with career-ending injury. Season-ending injuries for the past 3-4 years, pretty much. And like you said, sit down, get yourself healthy, get ready for the NFL draft. I would say that's his best bet, because a quarterback like Cam can play in the NFL today. If he, take the time, heal, get yourself right, strengthen your body in the right ways in the weight room, I think it'll fare out good for him.
I definitely think he should not petition for another season for sure, because I don't think there's nothing he can do in college to prove to NFL scouts, in another year that he's going to be a better prospect than what he is right now. They already know what he can do. He just needs to get healthy and maybe go to the combine, see what he can do there, and then possibly make a team, or probably go to one of those other leagues. But I don't think he should petition for another year. I mean, what has he got to prove? I mean, he's not an NFL prospect, and he want to try to get him some more NIL money.
Right.
I mean, other than that, I don't think he should petition. But I do think he should try to find him, get him some
But
money.
he definitely doesn't have any more eligibility left, correct? He's out of eligibility, correct?
He's out of eligibility, yeah.
All right. Just making sure.
Something.
Yeah, it's over with, man. Just get ready for the NFL, man. Just,
Yeah,
try to put up some good numbers. Get your body right.
get your body right for sure. Is Dylan Gabriel in the Heisman conversation?
No, not off the Ohio State game, no. But he's right. He's there because they're undefeated. His throwing percentage is high, and I think just like Cam, he's been playing football forever.
Yeah, that's for sure.
We don't really disagree on much, but this one I got to, and the reason why, and you may agree with me if you wasn't a fan, is because when you beat Ohio State, when Ohio State is ranked this high, that definitely helps it.
Oh, he had a beautiful game.
And I think just with this game, like I say, they could have played anybody else this past weekend. He wouldn't have been in a Heisman race. They would have said, oh, we got to see what he do in the next game against this Big Ten opponent or whatnot. But I think just with this game being who it is and how he played with this receiver out, one of his main targets, I think that's just the difference in why you put him in that race. And also you had injuries over the weekend. With the Travis Hunter injury, I think that brings another quarterback into the Heisman race. That's the only difference in the weekend, because you think if Travis Hunter don't go out in that game, that was a great game. That was a close game. Colorado wins that game. I'm just saying that's how I feel. Travis Hunter don't go out. So, I mean, it's tough to say it's because it's against Ohio State, but that's just how big of a game this was over the weekend, and just how everything how the win-loss has been in the last couple of weeks. Injuries was just a big thing this weekend, and fared out for the best for some players and not.
So my quarterback's numbers were, if not better, just as good as he is. So is he in the Heisman conversation as well? Because he threw that ball well. He had his completion percentage, his yards, his touchdowns with no interceptions, and he ran for a touchdown. He had the exact same stats as Dylan.
I looked at that.
So is he in the conversation?
Had he won, we would be
no, but he didn't. Okay, and we understand that. We understand that the Heisman Trophy winner don't have to go undefeated.
But
he can have a loss.
This would be the difference maker. Just in this week, this will be.
But I'm just saying, my QB has the same stats, and yeah, I'm a homer. Yeah, I'm coming like a homer. But don't let my player have the exact same stats of somebody that you're talking about, and you want to make me put him up on a pedestal.
I'm gonna break it down for you
and we gave him everything that he had. We rolled out the red carpet for him, like, hey, we got a little gift for you this week. We gonna let you just show out. We're going to let you just throw the ball up. Go ahead.
He actually got less incomplete passes than Dylan Gabriel.
I know his percentage was way better. He only threw like 2 bad balls. Not to mention only a few incompletions.
So on the whole season, Dylan Gabriel got 48 incomplete. You know, your boy got less than that. He only got like 42, 43. But the difference is the amount that he throw the ball in, the yards that Dylan Gabriel gets. So just in that, I don't want to bang against you, but he got the win.
Oh no, it's all good. But I'm just saying, my QB threw for what, 340 something as well.
Yeah, he got the win this weekend.
He had a great game.
Difference, and he wasn't on one knee.
Yeah, but I know he got the win. I'm just saying if we going player for player, if we going QB for QB, y'all just said QB. Y'all ain't say a team Heisman. Y'all ain't say the Big Ten championship. Y'all say the Heisman championship.
Overall,
so y'all know I'm fighting for my dog.
Right. My overall gonna be Cam, and you can't outduel Cam or Jackson Dart in that situation. But Dart lost, so it's only Cam for me in the quarterback.
Yeah.
Then I got Gabriel, and then from there, it's wide open. I feel you got Genty, and then
Poe said that hiccup at the end, and that was a big hiccup. But we gonna get there. That's up in the conversation somewhere around here.
Man.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it this way. Heisman Trophy winners always have a Heisman Trophy moment, man.
It just so happened my quarterback had a blunder moment.
Exactly.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna show that blunder. Like, look where this the worst play that he had all season. Other than that, he had a great season.
I was just surprised. Like, I love the game. I was like, oh, they about to kick a field goal. And I looked, I was like, the game. Oh.
Yeah, we gonna when we get to talk, we'll talk about that offensive pass interference too. But things like that just happen in games, and you have to roll with it. Once they throw that flag and call it, you can't take it back. So it don't matter if you believe in it or not.
Right. We've been these refs, man. I'm gonna just shake my head and scratch my head and go from there.
Yeah, that's just an easy 35-yard chip shot. Easy peasy, lemon and tequeezy or something, however they say it.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think Oregon did that too many men on the field penalty on purpose?
Absolutely.
Did y'all watch that video?
Absolutely. I saw the coaches interview and all of that. Yeah, you saw it, sent that. Yeah. Absolutely, it was on purpose. And it was brilliant. Yeah. But Ohio State don't have anyone to blame but themselves for letting that much time run off the clock before snapping the ball. Right. And you have timeouts.
Yeah, timeouts. Yeah.
So like I say, I guess it was just supposed to happen that way for the viewers and everybody else, I guess.
And that's what surprised me. Like you said, having the timeouts in that situation. I was like, the clock running, no timeout. I just was in amazement, honestly. And I think it was just a genius call for doing what he did. I didn't think he did it on purpose. I didn't even think about it until we seen it in the thread and I started seeing it.
Yeah, nobody thought about that.
Yeah, man.
Nobody thought about it.
Genius call to put them
in
a position to actually throw the ball and him to make the adjustment to throw that safety back there along with the other safety. So,
and see, look here. And like, this is another thing that separates us from a whole lot of other universities. We don't just start pulling all type of stuff up out the bag. Like they pulled a few things up out the bag. Like, it's way too early in the season for us to show everything. Like, we won't get all the way into it, but like all those soft defenses that you saw, we just believe that we still was good enough to beat that Oregon team just with our regular package, our regular season package. Because it's things that you're not going to see until the Ohio State Michigan game get here. You know what I mean? And if we're undefeated up until then that rematch with Oregon. And now then Oregon going to have plenty to study for. Right. Like right now, we have plenty to study for Oregon. They threw almost everything they could at us. Yeah. You know what I mean? They threw almost everything they could at us, and we stopped a lot of it. We stopped a lot of it. It's just Burke got caught flat-footed too many times. He should have did like Igbinosa did the one time and just grab him. Once he got you beat, grab him. Don't let him keep going and run up under the ball. Take that 15 yards and let us see another day.
And I was
live and learn off of this one.
Yeah, Denzel Burke is one. Like, when I say I like his game, I was like, I everybody have a bad game, but for that game to be the game to have a bad game was not it. You know,
He kept getting hit with the and getting caught flat-footed, and that's all them boys need is to be able to get them burners on past you. They get them burners going, you're not gonna catch them. And then if the quarterback had those 2 seconds in the pocket to just go drop back 1, 2, 3, and just let him float up under it without any pressure, you're gonna complete those passes a high percentage of the time, opposed to if you're under some type of pressure. And now you got to throw off your back foot or something, or you got to get rid of it earlier. So now the ball is coming up short, like one that Will Howard threw to Jeremiah Smith. You know, he had to turn around and come back for because he was under pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Oregon's QB was never under pressure. You're going to have a Heisman type performance if they're not putting any pressure on you.
Okay. Yeah, he definitely did that on purpose, but it was smart as hell. It was really smart.
Brilliant. Genius. It's crazy.
But most coaches, I ain't gonna say most coaches. A lot of coaches, they live in that gray area though. They try to find a scenario.
They're gonna find something.
Yeah.
Like if it's tight, we gonna do this and do that. That's all right. It's too early in the season to pull all your tricks up out the hat. It's a long season. That's why you just see these rotations are different now. Yeah. You know, we're seeing players are getting injured.
Yeah.
Players getting injured. This is still a violent game. Yeah. And you're adding games onto it for these young men. This is still a violent game. The strong is going to survive.
Yeah, Texas just lost their sophomore safety. To an ACL. Well, they don't know if it's an ACL or MCL, but he's gone for the season. Yeah, so, but we got pieces though that we can cover that up. But still, to lose him, man, that was a major piece though.
We lost our best offensive lineman. He might be out for the season.
I was watching that. Yeah, they lost.
What he played? He played one of the tackle positions.
Yeah, that's the left tackle.
That's the tackle. Yeah, he was on the tackle. And what I see from experience, I don't mean to wish nothing bad, but I think he's going for the season.
Yeah, he going for the season. So it's just next man up. It's still the Ohio State University. So we feel sad for, that player that went down. We really do, because nobody wants to sit on the sideline and watch their brothers go to battle.
Yeah.
So, but next man up, we need you. We're still on that championship hunt.
Oh, for sure. This is the last question I had in the chat. So if y'all got anything else y'all want to add, that's cool. Is Ryan Day a good head coach or just a coordinator?
Man, that's like, for me, I really didn't get a look at him until he got to the Ohio State University. Just my opinion, it takes a lot to be a coach. And yes, you could say what you want about the big games. That's a big thing when it comes to being the team as the Ohio State University. But there's many coaches that haven't won big games, and they're still currently coaching. Simple as that. But I seen him as a good coach. But now when you go to his record and people really want to say something about it now since he lost to Oregon with the team that they have, I mean, you really can't necessarily say he's not a good coach. That's just my opinion. I feel that he's still a good coach. Can he be better? Yes. Should he be doing a lot better with this record that he have with top teams? But you can't blame what he have when he's put in the coaching position. So I'm going to leave it as he's a good coach. That's my opinion.
Absolutely, 100%. He's a good head coach. Now, if you're going to ask me, is he a great head coach? Then my answer is going to change up a little bit. But is he a good head coach? Yes, he's a good head coach. Like, I really, to be honest, I actually don't blame him for nothing in that loss. Up in Eugene, even the time management. And then not even, I'm saying he's supposed to call the timeout and all of this and all of that. I really don't. I just saw the game, and I really never, until the end, never thought that we was going to lose that game. Even though all the little circumstances and this and that, just watching that game, you never really got the feel that Ohio State was going to lose that game, even when they got the ball with 1 minute and 36 seconds left. Then they drive all the way down the field, and we're on a 28-yard line. At what point do you say, yeah, Ohio State going to lose this game? Nobody never said that.
Yeah.
Nobody never said that. So just within that short little time, do I think that Ryan Day threw the game for us? No, I don't.
Right.
No, I don't. I think there's quite a few things that went along with that, and especially the offensive pass interference, where we're under the last minute of the game, and not to mention that the defender was still and the receiver was still in that 5-yard box that you have, that the defensive back is get a opportunity to beat all up on a wide receiver. They were still in that area. So just because my guy hits the weight and he get up off me, little dude, and make his move, you really, there is absolutely no way that you throw that penalty. You don't. It's within the 5 yards. And my receiver wasn't the aggressor. He basically was getting the defensive back's hands off of him. And he got penalized for it. Now, is that just the way they just wanted the game to go, and everything just worked out fine for him with Howard not knowing he probably should have slid 3 yards before he did? You know what I mean? So, but I don't think anybody went away from that game thinking that Ohio State was in any type of trouble for the remainder of the season.
Then I
don't think anybody walked away and said, Ohio State, if they see Oregon again, Oregon going to kick their tails. I don't think you're going to get that from anybody. I think what you're going to get now is you're going to get Ohio State team that has the opportunity to win, to lose early, and we really haven't had that opportunity often as a powerhouse in this college football playoff and all the other stuff that they had before that. So we had the opportunity to lose early. So now this also kind of can work out for us a little bit. Instead of us even actually going, undefeated all the way through, which is what everybody expected, that they say that $20 million was supposed to get us. But if you're watching college football, hey, you watched a really, really good game that either team could have won that game, and it was only a 1-point victory. And I don't think anybody could have called that. Yeah. Either they would have said Ohio State would have won by some points, or Oregon would have won by some points. Nobody won by points. It's a 1-point game, but nobody's taking any moral victories. We know we lost that game. We lost that game. Yeah. As a team, we lost that game. And it was there for us the whole entire way, like I said earlier. But just to go back to with the is Ryan Day a good coach? I watch too much football. I look most all these coaches, and I look at them all like, what is he thinking about? How is he making this much money to make these decisions right here? Because I look at all of them, and a lot of times it look like they're not making good decisions. Yeah. I'm not saying a coach has to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. But sometimes some of these coaches they seem like they don't have enough knowledge. To me, it's like they have the players. Yeah. They have the players where coaching doesn't affect the outcome much, because you have the top dogs every single time you hit the field. You have the best players out there. And usually when you have that, you're going to win. And if you go against a team who's just like you with the best players out there, it's going to be a dogfight. And you saw a dogfight. And I'm not putting it on my coach like he did anything wrong outside of just throw the damn ball. Nobody can stop us, our receivers. It's been like that for the past 5 years. If he want to make his life easier, 65-35. 65-35. And that 65 is with the pass. And then every time we pop you with this run is going for something because you ain't even looking for the run because we throwing the ball so much. Why are we throwing the ball so much? We have this big luxury of receivers to where, no, y'all don't have enough DBs to stop it. I have an accurate quarterback, which I've had for the past 12, 13, 14 years. Throw the ball. Nobody can stop you.
Yeah.
Throw the ball, then run it. I don't care. 3rd and 2, throw a quick hitch. Throw a quick down and out. Throw a quick button hook. Throw a quick anything that you know you're getting 2 yards off of because he can't hold Jeremiah. They can't hold Ibuka. You know what I mean? They can't hold our tight end just on a quick 3, 4, 5 yard. Get the first down. They stack in the box. What you got 8 people in the box for? Oh, because you know Ohio State running. Yeah, I'm throwing the ball. If you want to do something, throw the ball. And throw it often.
I don't.
Yeah, I ain't
What
gonna
up,
throw
Bo?
Y'all Ohio State, y'all ain't throwing the ball like that. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
do throw it more now, but it's just like they still feel like we just gotta run. No.
But
If y'all-
go ahead, Paul.
If y'all run the ball, if y'all throw the ball like that, y'all might as well be run and shoot. Because y'all
That's
do
what it
got
is. 5
talented
out.
receivers.
Who's gonna stop it? 5 out, 5 wide.
Yeah, y'all ain't
5
doing,
wide. Who gonna stop it? It's been like that for the past
y'all
ever
ain't doing
since.
that.
I mean, you can go all the way back to when Cardell Jones and them boys was out there and Braxton and all them. Just put 5 receivers out there and throw it. So now when you do run the ball, you ain't got 8 in the box. It's gonna be wide open.
Yeah, y'all ain't
It's
doing
gonna
that.
be big play after big play. Simple.
Yeah, but y'all know y'all ain't doing that though.
Man, no team has ever won a championship throwing the ball 65-30, bro. 35, bro. That's not gonna happen, man.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. You gotta be able to run the football, bro. You gotta be able to run the
You
football.
you will. That 35 will be running the football. That
Nah.
35 gonna have about 200, 250 yards worth of offense.
Yeah.
That's running the football.
Coaches that win championships, they're gonna tell you we want this thing to be as close to 50-50 as possible. Because when you got to
Yeah, I get it.
you want to be able to run that football to seal that game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what we're able to do. And we get to set all of that up off of this pass, because, man, listen, it's still hard to run if they're sending more defenders than you have blockers. I saw so much of that on both sides of the ball in this Oregon game. It didn't make any sense. Like when Oregon had the ball, we would only rush 4. They would have 7 blockers. 2 of our players are getting double teamed. That's why he had so much time. It was a time where we rushed 3 and dropped 3. We rushed 3 linebackers and dropped our 3 defensive linemen back. And ended up having 7 players within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage, and they throwing bombs back there. Them 7 players was doing nothing.
Because
they
y'all believe y'all
scored.
can get
Horrible
y'all believe y'all
defense.
can get to them with 4. Y'all believe y'all can get y'all could have got them in the 4.
Ain't nobody never getting to nobody with 4, and they got 7 blockers.
Yeah,
I counted them. They had 7 blockers. We will be sending 4 almost every single time. The 3 times we did put pressure on him, he had to throw off his back foot or whatever, had to rush his throw and didn't complete the pass. But other than that, we never sent more than they could block. That's why we never had a sack. That defensive call was way too vanilla, but we still could have won the game with the vanilla defensive calling. The defensive calling was soft as I've ever seen in all of my life.
But then that goes back to is Ryan Day really a good coach?
Well, he wasn't the defensive coach, and we pulled in Knowles to come in and change this. They was bigging him up into this game. He looked like crap this game.
The head coach got the final say so on everything, bro.
Yeah, they do, and we all agreed that this was a good call.
You got to get the pressure with that quarterback. No.
Yeah, you have. Yeah. And see, look, I can't blame my coaches for the lack of production from my defensive ends who have been here forever, who were both 5 stars, and they are not unguardable. Neither one of them is producing the way the defensive ends produced before the both of them got here. That's the only reason why they're here. They're here because of Chase and them Bosa boys and Hubbard and Lewis. All of these defensive ends from Ohio State that's in the NFL right now. That's why they're here, and they're not producing. Neither is my linebackers. But they're all 5 stars. They're 5-star players that Ryan Day was able to go get, that Knowles was able to go get. They're 5-star players. They're not producing. That's not the coach's fault. Now, what it is their fault, you just going to keep them in here. I need to see somebody else out there. I'm tired of seeing my linebackers miss tackles, and now the running back running for 25 yards. 25 more yards because you missed the open field tackle. Because you out of position. And then that out of position stuff got a lot to do with the defensive call. I saw some horrible defensive calls with the whole defense going to the left, play go to the right, quarterback gone. Quarterback gone. They ain't there untouched because you're a horrible defensive call. The players just did what you told them to do, and you killed them.
That could be on the scheme, though. That could be on the offensive scheme that they like that. Because I seen a couple times when Tez was in the slot. Tez don't play the slot. He play out wide. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I seen a couple times when that's when he burnt Burt when he was in the slot. Yeah. He just went straight down the field. Like, yeah. That was in the slot.
Opened up their book. They definitely opened up their playbook. Yeah. And we like that. We like that because, and especially when you get to having to play teams year in and year out, and you get to, figure out their money plays, what they run often in every single game. You know what I mean? That's when the stuff really, really get to being fun. The newcomers get to come in and surprise you with a lot of stuff too.
Yeah, but then I'm saying college ain't like the NFL. College got about like 1,000 plays that they can call, man. Some of that stuff in college ain't gonna work in the NFL. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I seen how they spreaded everything out, when they had trips to the left and had doubles to the right side, I'm like, ain't no way that working pro. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah, like ain't no way that working pro. But they, you know what I mean? College got some plays. They creative. That's what college is about, being creative. Mm-hmm. Them dudes be creative. Oregon's coach is creative, man.
Hey, the pros are the pros are slowly but surely stealing a little bit of the college offenses. Because you got to remember, the NFL would think never would I just run my quarterback on purpose. You got to just keep that in college. But now they have actual quarterback keeper plays. And they're doing it multiple times a game. I never thought I would see that in the NFL, just to be completely honest.
Right. That's because the quarterback is way athletic than that. You will never see Brady or Eli Manning do a call run. Brady, Eli Manning or Peyton Manning, they'll never do a call run.
One PO.
You know what I mean?
Eli.
Ain't no way they do a call run.
With Tom Brady, a run pass option.
Man, they won't do that.
Or these dudes so fast quarterback keeper.
Never. Never. I seen Allen do a quarterback keeper with 2 blockers in front of me last night. You know what I mean? Like
Josh a runner.
I
Any
know.
team.
That's what I'm saying. They so athletic. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what they can call them plays for them. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? They can call them. They can't do it for. They would never do that for Rodgers. You'll never see a call run for Aaron Rodgers.
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm
Like,
starting to see something all these quarterbacks have in common, buddy.
that's what I'm saying. The athletic quarterbacks. Name a quarterback that's not athletic. That's going to do a quarterback run. They ain't even going to do the tush push. They ain't even doing that if they ain't athletic.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
dudes
they
so
all,
athletic now.
They all got to be athletic now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They all
Even
athletic.
even
A
the
lot
good
of these
old boys.
dudes.
Good old boys got to be able to run now too.
They get out of
Because
trouble, but you don't
because we
see none
really
of listen.
taking up the positions.
Listen, the older quarterbacks like Cousins and them, you don't see them taking off or nothing. They know
Cousins,
how to throw
Goff,
they know how
Stanford.
to throw the ball away. That's what their specialty is. They throw
Yeah,
that thing away. You know what I mean?
they say we ain't got time for that.
Yeah, like they'll throw that joker away like real quick. But other than that, man, last night's game, it was like we play we got the Jets coming in Sunday night. They coming in to Acrisure Stadium. I'm
Are
kind of
they gonna
scared of
have
Rodgers because
Devontae Adams by then?
Yeah.
I doubt it. I doubt if he play. But he there. I doubt if he play though.
Oh, they already made the move.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
That
ain't what's
happened
the name?
today.
Yeah, y'all trade Amari Cooper.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, I ain't read nothing. I've been moving.
He
What we get for Cooper?
I don't know, a couple picks.
Oh man, y'all got me. We ain't get no player. We ain't get Adams.
They got
Nah,
two
y'all
bags
get
of
Adams.
Lay's chips.
Yeah, Adams. And what's
Cooper
the name?
went to the Bills. Watch he start balling.
Yeah, what's
Watch Allen start getting him the ball. Like, oh, you been over there chilling?
Yeah.
That's just what Allen needed. Somebody that's just going.
We need somebody on the other side of crybaby ass Pickens, man.
Yeah, he's a man. That boy sissified Tweety Bird, ain't he?
Oh my god, man.
Out there doing the bird.
I hate to talk about my teammates though, but dang, man. It is what it is. I was like, they take him out. I'm saying I ain't never seen the number one receiver come out as much as he did.
Yeah.
Like a week
You got
ago.
rid of Cooper for nothing?
Yeah, Cooper.
Now they got draft picks.
They got draft picks.
That's nothing.
3 draft picks for 2 players in Adams and Cooper. You get 3 draft picks.
I gotta look and see what round them draft picks was.
20.
Yeah.
Oh, they can't be no higher than a third. That's for sure.
Yeah. It
Oh,
was, it
man.
was a third round. One was a third round and a third round with the Jets. They did a 25th conditional third round pick.
Hey, you can get a nice receiver. You can get a nice receiver in the third round.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Receivers is out there.
So that's what they get for.
That's why they're able to throw them around a little bit. You know, that's why you gotta keep your special ones. Hey, Poe.
Yo.
They talking about starting your boy next this week.
Yeah, man.
How you feel about that, bud?
I'm torn, man. I'm like Justin ain't making no bad. I'm saying he
Everything
turning the
cool
ball
should be
over.
cool. Yeah.
My whole thing is he's not turning the ball over.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Don't turn that ball over. Of course, he's gonna have some bad series. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it's football. You look at everybody, they got him. He ain't doing it. Hey, Justin look like he writing the shit pretty good.
Yeah, man. I'm talking about did he know how to take off? He know how to take off. The Raiders was coming with that pressure, bro. I sit there, watch it. That Max Crosby, he's special.
Man, he definitely.
Hey, y'all done played around. He mess around and go to Vegas next year.
Yeah.
Because y'all didn't pick up his 5th-year option.
Nah, but we gonna give him something. We're gonna give him something. You hear what you ain't hear the little rumbles and rumors, whatever, that Shador might be a Raider or something.
No, I wouldn't doubt it. Hey, that's a good pick. If you can't go, get Justin.
And you know what's the name is his boy though. You know, that's his boy. That's Primetime's boy, the head coach for the Raiders.
Oh yeah.
They real cool. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what
and you know Vegas will take a gunslinger.
Oh yeah, but he hold the ball too long, bro.
I mean, he just doing what he got to do because he throw too good of a ball. He just has a pretty ball. It's on a string. He's accurate, and he's holding it because that receiver ain't open and he don't want to throw it. A lot of his stuff that's happening, I'm going to look for it to change in the NFL because they're going to tell him, you got to throw the ball away, son. You know, like I told you last time, he don't want to mess up his throwing percentage. You know, so, you know, that's what a lot of that holding the ball is. But other than that, I mean, he pretty much checked every box. But that's definitely a quarterback that you're not running that quarterback keeper with in the NFL.
Yeah, we already know he NFL ready. He is NFL ready.
He NFL ready, but he ain't got no prime feet.
Nah, neither. Don't none of his sons got prime feet, but the first one do. Deion Jr.
Shador the coldest though.
No,
I think Shador's gonna be dope in the NFL.
He probably is, but Deion Sanders
like
Jr.
Daniel.
The first one, he fast as I don't know what.
Yeah, he fast. Like,
he had Deion speed. He just ain't had the talent. Well, I ain't gonna say he had the talent. Deion wasn't working with him like he working with these other two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I would say
he wasn't working with him. But what's the name? He gonna be a hard time getting in the NFL though.
Who that?
Shiloh.
He gonna get picked up just cause he prime, son.
Yeah, but he ain't that good, bro.
He just had a horrible game. He had a game like Burke had.
Yeah,
he missed a lot of tackles. I haven't seen him look like that.
He just
all last year or this year.
Yeah.
Dude made him drop to his knees.
He usually come up and lay the wood and lay the hammer and shit, but I think maybe that arm injury, he wasn't all the way up yet. He might have took a shot or two to that arm.
Or two. That was
and it rattled him.
Yeah, he made him drop to his knees, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. But I want to see them play against somebody real good though. Not these
they play in the good Big 12 competition. I like it. That's a great schedule for them.
Well, I need them to play somebody good. I'm talking about
what you want to hop in that SEC and get their faces blew off.
Play some Ohio States. Play some
you want to get their faces blew off.
Yeah, I want to see them play teams like that. Yeah.
They ain't ready for that, bro. This only the second year of Coach Prime.
Yeah, man, they got to put their big boy shoes on.
They ain't ready for that work.
Bruh.
They just fighting to get a bowl game, bro. And they happy with a bowl game. Like, listen here. We came from nothing.
And when what's the name came, destroyed our program, man.
Who, Harbaugh?
That damn Rich Rod.
Oh,
yeah. When he came in,
Harbaugh messed it up too, bro.
No, he didn't.
He did. Y'all was done if y'all didn't hire that motherfucking criminal.
It was so hard for us to get back on the recruiting chair, even though we was Michigan. Dude wasn't even recruiting big linemen. His lineman was like 250. His lineman was like 250, and then he put all his eggs in the basket with Terrell Pryor. You know what I mean? Like all that. You know what I mean? Then we went to a 3-3-5. I'm like, man, come on, man.
Yeah, he came and wrecked y'all shit.
Yeah, a 3-3-5, and the lineman wasn't big. They was just quick. Man, the Big Ten, man, they're like, man, we running the ball against these dudes, man.
Who came after him? Brady Hope came after him?
Yeah. See, Brady was a heck of a recruiter, though. Brady can recruit. But I ain't like Brady because he ain't wear a headset. You know what I mean? He a head coach without a headset. He don't even know what they're talking about, man. You know what I mean? You can't be a head coach without a headset. You don't know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't never seen that. I'm like, man, I don't like this dude. He don't even got a headset, but he has some talent though. He has some talent.
All right. Well, what other questions y'all got on the table?
I would say I seen something about BYU, Arizona State, Indiana. Last year they had a record of 14 and 34 combined. This year they're 23-1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know about this BYU team. We seen Arizona State. We really haven't seen Indiana, but just out of those three teams, like that's insane. But if you ask me to choose one, I'm going with Provo. That's where I'm going. I say they the better team. I think they might be the team that get in that playoff, man. I don't know. With that Colorado loss this weekend, even though I had them winning the Big 12, I think Provo might definitely get in there.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because I forget if they play Iowa State. I think they do.
They got to see what kind of watch it is, though, man. That's why I keep telling y'all. It all depends on the matchups, man. Just think if it just so happened they had to come to Columbus for a home playoff game. What that's gonna look like?
That's different.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I couldn't even see them playing a Big Ten team. That's
what I'm saying. If they get in that playoff, because you know Ohio State already got one loss, so they're already looking for a home bowl game. Yeah, you know what I mean. If they win out, they get in a home bowl game. You know, and then just think if BYU have to come up here to Columbus,
right?
When it's cold out here, but they play in the cold too. But when it's cold out here, and these big dudes out here, and they running the ball, that's gonna look real funny.
Yeah, BYU just want to make the playoffs. They ain't trying to win no games.
They just want to get in.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
their toughest game is probably Arizona State. They play Arizona State November the 23rd. That's their toughest game.
Yeah. Now, if Arizona State blow them out, we already know the deal then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If they blow them out. So who Texas got this weekend?
Georgia.
Yeah.
What time? Oh, that's prime. That got to be a prime time game.
They get to put the beat down on them.
Yeah, they got college game day too.
Texas get to put the beat down on Georgia and go ahead and end all of their playoff hopes. Get them out of here.
Somehow they still gonna sneak up in there. They still gonna be a conversation.
I think we saw Georgia getting 3 L's, but this Saturday gonna tell us something, and especially if they beat Texas.
Yeah, like
Quinn Ewers gonna have to play some good ball, man. He can't play like he played last week.
You got to think that's his first game back, right?
Yeah, that was his first game back.
And don't slip on a Big Ten team with a possibility to pop Oregon. I don't know who it might be. I haven't looked at their schedule, but I know we looked at it and said that they should go undefeated for the remainder of the season. But they definitely will have to show up every week. They're gonna have to show up every week. They ain't gonna be able to go in here and play around like they in that Pac-12.
Bro, they come to this big house, man. Hey, I don't care how we playing. It's different in that big house. It's different playing there.
And
then we're gonna we ain't like y'all. We don't sit back. We don't sit back.
No doubt. Y'all definitely y'all ain't gonna sit back and play with them.
Yeah, because I'm saying sit back and let him throw the ball, because we know our one DB, he ain't like that. He ain't like that. You know what I mean? Like, so he ain't like that. So we're gonna come with the pressure just to protect him and have him 10 yards off.
Look, they in Wisconsin November the 16th too.
Yeah, that's my birthday too.
Wisconsin can be trying to play a spoiler in the cold.
Damn, my birthday on the Saturday? Hold on. Oh, my birthday on the Saturday, man.
Yeah,
I gotta see who we play, man.
yeah.
I might have to make that trip. If we playing at the big house, I might have to make that trip. Hold on.
Let me see. I'm gonna tell you who y'all got, Paul. What was that? 11-16?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ain't even got a game, so you ain't even got to worry about the game.
Hey, okay.
You can do whatever.
I know we ain't
You
losing.
can go out
I
the
know we ain't
country.
losing on my birthday.
Look, you can go out the country. You can do whatever on that weekend. You ain't gonna miss nothing.
You gonna apologize to your liver in advance?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, hey, man.
Yeah,
I don't gotta worry about
you
us
ain't gotta miss
losing.
nothing. No, you
Yeah,
ain't gotta worry about being disappointed on your birthday.
You know what I mean? Like,
Good Saturday.
but they will get you. They will get you like that. I'm telling you, being a Michigan fan and a Steelers fan ain't for the weak. You know what I mean? It ain't for the weak, bro.
Yeah.
Man, listen,
Hey, look, Oregon got Illinois too. Y'all think Illinois is any type of threat?
We'll see this week.
Is Illinois any type of threat?
We'll see this week. We play them this week.
Oh, we got Michigan, Illinois. What time y'all play? 12?
No.
3:30?
3:30.
3:30?
Yeah.
We play this weekend. Michigan,
Yeah.
man, listen, Michigan got some good games, man. Y'all got Illinois.
Man, Michigan's schedule ends up even crazier
Yeah.
with Illinois being ranked.
Right.
That's 4 good games, man.
Yeah.
What you say, Bings?
Y'all got 4 good games. Y'all got Illinois this week. In 2 weeks, y'all get Oregon. Then y'all get Indiana, and y'all got the Bucks.
Yeah.
This for a whole lot of stuff.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
all ranked. That's all ranked teams.
Our ranked team. And
Damn, they put y'all all the way down to 24.
Yeah.
Damn, didn't y'all have a bye week this week?
Now we been 24 when we lost to Washington.
No, I'm about to say y'all got fired on y'all's day off.
Yeah.
That's what
We
I was
lost
saying
it.
about Ole Miss. Ole Miss got 2 losses too. Why they up there 18? They should be in the 20s too then.
Yeah, they dirt. I tell you, that's that SEC bias.
Yeah, the SEC.
That's that
Yep.
SEC bias, dog.
Yes, it is.
Ain't never gonna be able to avoid that.
Yes, it is. That is some BS.
Well, pretty soon it's gonna be one big old mega conference, I guess. So
Two, it's gonna be the Big Ten and the SEC. They're gonna have like 30 teams apiece. They're gonna get the teams out the ACC and the Big 12 that they want. They just gonna have the 2 conferences, and they're gonna bang it out. And they're gonna do it. They're gonna do a 16-team playoff like Division I AA and Division II and Division III. Everybody's been doing the 16-team playoff forever.
Yeah, but they got to come. It got to be set up better than this. I can't wait till it actually happen to see how they gonna do it though. People, you can say a lot. Oh, it's gonna happen like this. But then when they get a hold of it, you know how they get a hold of it. They twist everything.
Yeah.
That's around 3 SEC teams.
If the playoffs started today, they showed it on ESPN. Ohio State will be playing Tennessee in a shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all watch that? Y'all watch the little playoff breakdown? The rankings for today?
I ain't think that.
We got one on Saturday.
Huh?
We got a 12-team playoff on Saturday.
Yeah. Yep. They just put theirs out today. They had us at number 6. And had us playing Tennessee, number 11 Tennessee, in a shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see.
It was some good games. Look, Boise was 12. They played Penn State. And then LSU and Alabama played each other. And Clemson and Georgia. Like it was some really, really good games. Especially that Boise Penn State. Boise coming in number 12 trying to make noise.
Yeah, it's gonna be some good games, but the scenario is if you win your conference and then you lose in the conference championship, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, no, don't nobody. There's no, the only conference championship is through the only conference champion is through the championship. They don't do no regular season shit. That's thrown out the window now. They dropped all the divisions and they just taking number 1 and number 2 and they play for the championship and that's it.
see, and then Oregon can go undefeated and still not be, and still got to play a home game, right?
Well, no, they go undefeated and then go to the Big Ten championship game and lose to Ohio State. And now they get to go play a home game.
That's what I'm saying. Then they got to go play a home game if they happen.
Yep. I'd rather play a home game. I don't want a bye week. I'd rather be playing, for real, to be honest. But if we win out, that won't happen for us because all of the conference champions, I think, could be 1, 2, 3, and 4. But
and it won't be home.
I would love to be number 6.
And it'd be a bowl game. I'm talking about it'd be a neutral site. It'd be a neutral site then.
No, not number 6. What's that?
I'm saying if you win the championship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, championship at neutral. Our championship is in Indianapolis.
Yeah, but I'm saying if y'all win that to go to a bowl game, y'all get that bye week, and then the next week is gonna be a neutral spot.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I don't want a bye week. I want to play so I can keep that motor going, and I want a home game, and that's rocking in December. A home game in December in the cold will be crazy against a warm weather team too.
Yeah, but that dude that got that little ache, he might need that. He might need that bye week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That dude got that little ache, like, man, I need another week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And he could be a special player and still need that bye week. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel it.
Back to your point you was making about them two major conferences. I don't think there's 60 good teams out there, bro. I don't think they're gonna go 30-30. They might go 20.
Did I say 30 and 30? Because right now they're both at, I think, like 18. So
the SEC is at 16. I think y'all might be 18. I think they're at 16 though.
Yeah.
So I can see them going 24 and 24, but I can't see them going.
Yeah, but no, I know it's more. I know it's more than the 18 that they have right now. Oh, yeah, I know it's at least like about at least 25%, because like just realistically, really, you could take everybody that's in. Like, who would you kick out of the Big 12 right now if you were starting these mega conferences? And all of y'all that's in the Big 12, we're putting y'all in the Big 10, and all y'all in the ACC, we're putting y'all in the SEC. Mm-hmm. Who you gonna kick out? And then you still have those. How many teams is that over there in the Pac-12? 2 teams. Who's the two little goofies that stayed over there?
Washington State, Oregon State.
Yeah, and you will take both of them. You would either conference will take both of those universities. You know, probably and most likely it'll be the Big 10 because they're over there on the West Coast.
I mean, you would take them before you would take Georgia Tech.
Well, no, all of those teams, all the ACC teams will be going to the SEC. So what I was asking was, you're saying no, we're not. 30 would be too many. I'm just saying. So if you have 16 teams in and we're only looking for 12 teams, like who are those 4 teams out the Big 12 and the ACC that you gonna knock out? Like we ain't met rocking with you, and you still have who your independent Notre Dames.
Oh, Notre Dame ain't gonna be able to stay independent at that point.
Yeah. That cause they just knocked them out, and now y'all just won't play nobody but MAC teams and Sun Belts and all of them and Division I AA's. Y'all go be the champion of them.
Yeah, they would have to get in the conference. They in the Big East in basketball, though, ain't they?
Yeah.
they're in the Big East in
But
basketball.
won't fully join it in football, but they playing almost all the ACC teams like they used to play all the Big Ten teams. They supposed to be in the Big Ten, punks.
They do, for real, true story. They just want to keep their bread to themselves because, Big Ten split bread.
Split it all. That's that. Man, all the real money makers came from up here in the Midwest. You know what I mean? All that Midwest, East Coast shit. Well, nigga, we just gonna eat this bread together.
Yeah,
we gonna get it together. Ain't nobody. We all a team. And I don't know if it's just in the air up here, but we know it can go other routes for other cats. But just within me, that's just always how I thought, man. Like I eat, we all eat.
Right.
Yeah,
They
I
don't
know
think
the
like-
SEC teams, man. It'll probably be SMU out, Virginia out, SMU out. Did I always say SMU?
Yep.
SMU, Virginia.
You're kicking Virginia out? You can't kick Virginia out. Boy, they be trying to hang you from a tree somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep Virginia Tech. I'm getting rid of Virginia though.
How you gonna get rid of Virginia?
Listen, man, I gotta get rid of 14.
You can't get rid of Virginia.
Okay, let me ask you this. Are you gonna kick Clemson out?
No.
Miami.
No.
Pitt.
No.
SMU.
If we're saying we gotta put schools on the chopping block, they're on the chopping block. So keep going.
Syracuse.
They ain't on the chopping block. No.
Virginia.
No.
Louisville.
No.
Georgia Tech.
No.
Duke.
No, only because of basketball. Football, they okay. They bring too much with basketball. Duke is hands down in.
Boston College.
Yeah.
Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Stanford.
Keep them.
Wake Forest. Wake Forest out of there.
Ooh, they might could be going on the chopping block because y'all ain't never did nothing.
Florida State.
Come on, man. You know they stand.
Cal.
They stand.
NC
Cal might have to go to the Big Ten.
Go to the Big Ten.
Cal might have to get switched over to the other side. But go ahead.
You got North Carolina State.
They stand.
And then you got North Carolina.
That's only 2 teams. And really, Wake Forest gonna come looking at us like, come on, you gonna do us like that?
Yeah. Well,
Like we've been here, like we've been your dogs, we've been your day ones.
Yeah.
So really, just SMU, the only ones that I could think borderline, and I probably just feel sorry for them and tell them to come on in. But then I think the other commissioners, we're gonna talk about it. Like, bro, they ain't never gonna have an opportunity to win nothing. But then you come back, we gotta have bottom feeders. It's just part of the game.
Well,
let them in. Let one of them do the Big 12. See who we can get up out the Big 12.
All right. Well, Mossberg, you and Paul, y'all tell me.
We might can get a few teams up out the Big 12.
Yeah.
BYU.
BYU.
BYU in the Big Ten?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Look, it sounds like they want them to stay.
No, they in the Big 12.
They in the Big 12. Man.
No, but no, here's the question. The question is, out of these Big 12 teams,
do they come
like
over?
can they come over, or are they on the chopping block? And it's like a nah.
Nah, BYU.
So can BYU come over, or they on the chopping block?
They on the chopping block.
I don't think they on the chopping block. I don't think they're ready for this Big Ten work.
Yeah.
What about Iowa State?
Yeah, definitely that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Texas Tech.
Yeah. I think
Arizona
Texas.
State.
But hold up, time out, rewind. Y'all really put BYU on the chopping block?
Yeah,
like
man.
They can't get no type of history or nothing
To compete with the Big Ten?
Just
Yeah.
it being just Brigham Young University.
And what that mean?
I give them all that, but they can't go over to the Big Ten. You asking for
Yeah.
man, you asking for
But
them.
right
Yeah.
now they balling in the Big 12.
Right now they gelling
In
as a team
the
that's
like
been
you said,
together
in the
for a
Big
few years.
12.
In the Big 12.
And
Yeah.
chopping block. All right, I'm with y'all. Keep
Yeah.
going. I'm listening.
Arizona State.
Nah, they chopping block.
What?
I'll bring them
Yeah.
over. I'm bringing them
Nah.
over.
I don't.
Oh,
I like Arizona
oh,
State.
cutthroat
I like
out this
Iowa
mug.
Nah,
Poe over
man.
there like we ain't going over 21 teams.
Nah.
Poe got that
Because
21
I'm saying
team top block
you still got
mentality.
you still got to think about it. We still got Northwestern in them.
You say we got to talk about them first, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We still got Northwestern in them.
Northwestern got high academics. You see that
That's what
little
I'm saying. And
you see
Northwestern
that
got
little
their
reserve
bread.
football stadium they playing at right there on the lake? It's so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, Northwestern got their bread low key.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the academics. You can't get rid of
Yeah.
an academic school. I think that's why you can't get rid of BYU either. Because they're
Bruh.
turning them out.
Bruh, a Northwestern lawyer is
No
great.
pun intended.
You know what I mean? Like,
What about Kansas State?
yeah,
Cincinnati.
Nah.
no.
Dang, Cincinnati can't come play with the big boys and
Nah.
compete with recruiting in Ohio.
Bruh, y'all don't even play them. So why would they come? Y'all don't even play Cincinnati.
I know, because we
So why
greedy.
would
We want the
why
state
would
to
they invite them
ourselves.
to the Big Ten? Y'all don't even play
We
them
play them
cats.
every now. We play them every now and again. But
Man,
as far as it being a rival,
Bruh,
and
y'all
doing
play
it
them
every
y'all
year,
play
it'll be
y'all play
ugly.
every 4 years, man.
Yeah.
Every 4 years. And then y'all used to play them when the one dude was there. What's the one defensive lineman y'all had?
Fickle.
That was, huh? Yeah.
Fickle.
When he coached from there, y'all used to give him some rhythm. Now since he ain't there, y'all forgot all about them cats. Y'all ain't played them since he left.
Hey, probably because they got better. They're like, we ain't taking no chances with these boys coming and playing on fire the best game of their life and upsetting us in the horseshoe.
Bruh, you want that. You want that. You want
But
to
that's
hear
what it's all coming. That's what it's all coming to.
You want to
you
hear
ain't
him
gonna be
say,
able to hide.
look, this is what you want to hear him say, but you'll never hear him. Oh, they play high school together. Because y'all don't got dudes that came from here that went go to Ohio State. Y'all got the dudes that come from Florida that play for Ohio State. So y'all never have the Cincinnati dudes and they
We get
played on the
Cincinnati
same team
dudes,
together.
just the Cincinnati dudes like
Right.
Michigan and Notre Dame.
Bro, them dudes play for
Kentucky.
OU. Them dudes play for OU and stuff like that. That go to Cincinnati.
They not Cincinnati ain't really. I mean, although they do have a lot of Buckeye fans there, but just as a whole, they not Buckeye City. They got a lot of love for Notre Dame, Michigan, and Kentucky.
Because y'all don't go get them.
Yeah, that's because we got. Hey, we just like y'all, bro. We gotta go nationwide. So we can't get everybody. We want the top
person y'all have
5
from Cincinnati was Carlos Snow.
Oh no, no. We got somebody. We got somebody from Cincinnati right now. We always got some Cincinnati boys now.
Man, y'all dude from Carlos Snow. Y'all go to Moeller.
We always got Cincinnati boys. We always got
go to Moeller and Taft no more, man.
But because we out in Cali, we out in Texas, we in Georgia, and just like y'all too. Anytime we can go in these states and get a Mr. Georgia or Mr. Texas or something, like, boy, that's a major win.
Yeah, that's a major win. But look, you got to think for a second, like I was saying about like a couple weeks ago, that Saban had 5 stars sitting behind 5 stars, man.
Yeah. That's how we got 5-star linebackers and 5-star defensive ends that's sitting, and I need to see something.
Bruh, y'all can say peace to Aaron Nolan or the one dude.
Yeah, gotta go. Yeah. Because look, Sane, the boy that came from Alabama, he's special. He's one of them short quarterbacks that's dynamic. He's one of those. That's why it was going to Bama. He one of them short Bamas, one of them Jalen Hurst or one of them Tuas. Yeah, he's one of those. He could.
Yeah.
He was gonna be if we wouldn't have had Will Starter. He was gonna win that competition. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he as of right now, for real, he the man next year.
Yeah, they getting that Neil money, and they getting in the portal in January.
Hey, better go because they shutting the portal down. They making it to where they just can't. You know, I think they only gonna have one shot. Like you either going here or you ain't going.
With that Neil, they gonna have to do something.
Yeah, they gotta do something.
Yeah, with that
Yeah,
Neil,
that's what they do. That's what I'm saying. They shutting it. They ain't gonna make the portal to where it's just at any time you can be like, well, what is it? You got after spring ball you can go, and then after the bowl games. I think one of them getting cut out.
And no, then if your coach get fired, you can leave.
Yeah, but I think they are still they're making it where they said they was shutting the window down. So maybe you still doing it both times, but you only got a week or so to decide. I don't know. I haven't got the whole logistics of all of it, but I do know that they're making some changes to it.
They're gonna get rid of the spring one.
Yeah.
They what?
They're gonna get rid of the one that's in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I know if your coach get fired, you can go. That's why a couple of the Washington dudes followed their coach to Alabama.
Yeah.
After a couple of them dudes, they follow him to Alabama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
they might even move the one that's in December to after the season is over too.
That'd be sweet.
Because it started.
Well, that's what they do. They do after the season. That's when Kyle McCord left. He left after the season. He left after the Michigan game. He was out.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, after the bowl games and all that stuff is over with, so you can't tamper with a player, making him get in the portal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're gonna have to figure out that timetable for that.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something with that, man.
Yeah. Because it really almost bumps up with National Signing Day.
Yeah.
They're trying to fix that thing, man, but they need to hurry up and get
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
That portal mud.
Let's real quick and see what y'all think about the rest of these teams. What about Colorado? They getting in?
Yeah, for sure. Even without Prime.
Not with that offensive line and defensive line.
They're trying to make their mega conference, so they got to add.
So I say they put them. I put them in. It's Colorado.
What about West Virginia? They get
not without Prime.
Colorado
with Prime, yeah.
Not without Prime. I ain't putting them in without Prime.
They're gonna be another.
Dang, for real? It's Colorado. You know all the history they have?
That's the history, bro. They only won one.
If that's the case, yeah, it just probably need to be 25-25. You got the top 25 over here, the top 25 over there. The rest of y'all on y'all's own.
Bruh, they only was winning. They was only winning like 1 or 2 games without Prime, man.
But what about when we was in high school, bro?
Yeah, I'm
talking
when
Colorado
and everything. Yeah, they far removed from that.
Dang, man, this new world order, man.
They far removed from that. Cordell Stewart, Bieniemy, and all them dudes.
Y'all getting rid of Virginia, Colorado, SMU. All right, who next, bro?
But you know what?
Utah?
Oh, they out.
Utah out.
Yeah, Utah out. That's it. Just because you in Utah. We like if you lucky you got BYU in because we would like to have. Well, no, we can't even say we want somebody from every state because ain't no Wyoming, North Dakota State. Could you put a North Dakota State in there at one of them 25 spots?
No.
Nah, man, they don't got enough, man.
They be getting beat down.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they get beat down, bro. What
Okay.
about Arizona? What about Arizona?
Yeah, I say Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah.
UCF?
Oh,
No, UCF.
No, because they played them as a non-conference game almost every few years anyway. They terrorize them.
What about TCU?
I say yeah. To TCU.
TCU get to stay, but Colorado got to go.
but the TCU was just on the in the bowl.
Just in the
BCS
playoffs.
the other year, year before
So
last.
y'all saying keep them for their recent history.
Yeah, I'm saying
Because
because they're recruiting and stuff. Colorado, man, look, Colorado can't get in without Prime. Prime gonna bring the Showtime. You know what I mean? Even if they ain't play Ohio State, it's still gonna be celebrities there. You know what I mean? It's gonna be more celebrities there than anything.
No doubt.
But without Prime, they ain't coming. Without Prime, they ain't coming.
I
What
think
about Houston?
Houston, their basketball.
Yeah,
And they have success recently in basketball.
Yeah, their basketball, but
basketball, but other than that,
what about Oklahoma State?
Hold up, but no, do they get to come in or they got to stay on the block?
Houston on the block, they don't come in.
No, they don't come in.
Dang.
Not for football. No, hell no.
Yeah, so I guess we definitely going for that 25.
I say Oklahoma State, yeah.
Oklahoma State in. What about Baylor?
Oklahoma State, they ain't got nothing but Barry Sanders.
Then
who?
Oklahoma
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State, yeah.
What you got from Oklahoma State?
They got
Yeah,
the
I-
Dunk Award winner from last year. The Dunk Award winner.
You might as well let Oregon State in.
I'm thinking of the fact that Northwestern is in this Big Ten now.
Yeah, I told you
Northwestern is
that.
academic, and it's in the city of Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
We
can't
still
touch
got-
it. You
we-
can't
we
get a
got
better city to have a university at.
Right.
We got
You
Maryland
might
and
try, but it's a great place.
look, we got Maryland and Rutgers and Indiana ain't an easy win no more. So you know what I mean? Like Big Ten getting solid, man.
Y'all saying it like it's supposed to be 20 teams. Oh, you saying Maryland and Rutgers? They at least competing with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they didn't one of them get a bowl victory last year.
I want to say Rutgers.
I know it
I
was
want-
Maryland at the
Check that out. At least we know both
Yeah,
of them
you know
was
what?
bowl eligible.
Maryland got the black coach. He decent too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
What's his name? Is he real
I
decent?
think Maryland
Yeah.
might have got one last year. I think. I'm not for sure though.
So y'all got Baylor and Kansas. Neither one.
I know I don't like Baylor
It's-
because Baylor ain't gonna come to Wisconsin in December.
But they've had success in basketball and football here in recent years.
and that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Yeah, but man,
And they probably will travel. I don't know. I don't know what the Big 12 is like, but I know these. I mean, you always,
definitely
but
ain't gonna travel.
everybody don't travel the same though.
They ain't gonna travel.
Some of these cats stadiums ain't even that big. My fault, must be. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. They just ain't gonna go to that cold. That's what I'm thinking about.
Say it's cold. So you say them down south teams when it's cold, they just gonna stay at home.
They don't want no smoke.
yeah,
That's what they talk about, man. That weather change is something.
right.
But no, I just don't think them two teams get in, even with the success. Because if I put Baylor in, I got to take Oklahoma State out. That's
You say
just
what?
like that. If I put Baylor in, I'm taking Oklahoma State out for sure.
But you know, Kansas was ranked at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they
Oh,
won.
Cutthroat.
1-5. Wow.
Yeah, they was ranked at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I had them one of my top 4 teams in that conference, and they 1-5.
I'm
Yeah,
just thinking of when you come to coming to the Big Ten is not an easy task, man.
no.
It ain't.
That's what I'm looking at. Like, I could see
Oregon
Oklahoma
acting like they
competing.
trying to change that.
Yeah, I could see Oklahoma State competing for what? How many games in a Big Ten season? How
Who
many
who
games
Oregon
in
beat in the Big Ten?
You said what?
Who Oregon beat in the Big Ten?
They just beat us.
Yeah, and who else?
Let's
Nah.
see. What
Nah,
what you saying? They ain't played nobody?
No, I'm saying who all they beat. Like,
Oh, okay. I'm about to tell you.
but I know they struggle with Dude beginning of the
Yeah,
year.
Boise. Yeah, they struggle with Boise. Yeah.
They beat Michigan State, UCLA, and that's it in the Big Ten. Yeah, that's it in the Big Ten.
So they was being seeing UCLA though.
Like they was supposed to beat us, but we gonna let them get that victory because they got it.
They weren't supposed to beat y'all.
Nah, they did though.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to
Yeah,
beat
they
y'all.
still, like I say, you got an Illinois team that we're gonna see what they're about. Michigan, who gonna be fighting for their life.
Like always.
Yeah,
See
and
if
then Wisconsin in the cold. See what them boys go do up there in the cold.
Yeah, see what we gotta see what Tuttle gonna do, man. I don't know if
He looked like y'all's best quarterback so
Bro,
far.
I don't know if he's starting or not, man.
Y'all better start him. He looked like y'all's best choice.
Is he the freshman?
Nah, he came from Indiana 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Don't y'all got a 4-star freshman quarterback though that y'all recruited last year?
Yeah, but he
ain't ready yet?
Davis, Jordan Davis, but they redshirted him.
Oh, okay.
They didn't redshirt him.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because they thought Orgy was the answer. But they seen that in spring camp that you had to see that in spring camp. He couldn't throw the ball, man.
I mean, this is his 3rd year at Michigan, right? Or second?
Yeah.
This should have been known. He can't throw that ball.
Man.
Yeah. He actually played high school ball in Texas, I think.
Yeah. And then he was behind McCarthy. I'm like, they should knew that, man. That should be the first thing out their portal. Like, man, we need a quarterback.
Whatever happened to McNamara? Didn't y'all have McNamara before y'all had McCarthy?
Yeah, you see, McNamara beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
He beat Ohio State, but then we knew that wasn't gonna last long because he got hurt or something, and then they played Iowa in the McCarty started in the bowl game, and it was he got in the portal right after that. McNamara got in that portal. He trashed though.
Yeah, he trash. Yeah, he's trash.
Yeah, like.
But he got a pair of those gold pants.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
All right, y'all. Well, we ain't got nothing else, man. We can go ahead and end it and finish the rest of our evening up, man. And then I'll have a live stream tomorrow doing the NFL games for this upcoming week.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm watching
I'll check
Yankees
y'all.
right
I'll
now.
see if y'all still on when I get off from volleyball tomorrow.
Okay, it's on.
Cool.
So y'all, WTP Sports Dudes 1 out.
See y'all.
Peace, fellas.
Peace.
All right, peace.